Hey guys, and welcome to another Akshon Esports deck of the week. I of course am Reqnr, and this week we have the Dragon Priest deck, which is kind of exciting. Priest is a class I haven't played for a really long time. I used to love playing Priest really early on, but of course it's not the strongest class, but this is a deck that has been doing quite well on the ladder. Not really played by that many, but it is a really good fun deck. Something I'll just mention straight off is that Chillmore is actually supposed to be in this deck. It's a card that I don't have, and I don't have enough dust to create it. So I was recommended that I put Doomsayer in instead, because it does have that sort of board control to the card, and also just a little bit more early pressure. I was considering putting a Cairn in or something like that. The thing with Chillmore, of course, is that it is a dragon, and it does have the death rattle effect that works very well with N'Zoth down here. But other than that, this is how the deck should be played, or how the deck should be. And I guess we'll go into how the deck should be played in a moment when we get into some games. But it's really quite an exciting deck, quite a different deck to a lot of Priest decks going around. So yeah, let's get into a few games, see how we do. Okay, so we have a Paladin for our first matchup, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So staying with a Doomsayer at the beginning is probably quite good. He might try and flood the board, in which case it's really nice having a Doomsayer. Ideally, though, we would like a Twilight Whelp or something like that. But it's good to keep Doomsayer. Okay, we do get a dragon in our hand, and that's good if we pick up a Wyrmrest Agent or something like that. We really want that +1 attack, so it's a 2/4 taunted. What are we going to get? Shadow Word Death. Okay, well, I'm predicting that this guy's deck is going to be pretty aggressive. So it might be worth me just getting this Doomsayer out straight away. Of course, the Priest class not being great when you don't have a hand, because especially at the beginning of game, because Lesser Heal is really not a fantastic skill. I think I put the Doomsayer out. It's kind of a weird option, but it just really slows him down. He's just going to have to go face. I mean, unless he can kill it, he could set its health to 1. Okay, he puts the secret on. And that's not really a bad reaction to... Oh! Redemption, okay. So, as is kind of usual with Priest, when you don't have a hand, which happens a lot when you're playing sort of control-like decks, you just have to pass your go. So we're not off to the best start here at all. We probably should have waited for the Doomsayer and put it down on this turn. As I said, I haven't played... or do you want to pick one up? Cabal. I haven't played Priest in a long time, so... Okay, well, we've got a dragon, so that's nice. I could give it some more health actually and get a card. It's not really in any immediate danger. It will be turn 4, so he could hit it and then hit it with these guys, but giving it 2 more just means he hits it, and he hits with all 3. 4, 5, yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, it does. So I think, actually no, you know what, let's try and get another card in the hand. We get another one. It would use up his whole go if he just hit it with the True Silver. Is it called True Silver? No. Okay, he's just going to charge with all his Divine Shields. Okay, that's a really nice card to get here. Taunt is going to do very well against all of these. And I think I just pick off his only minion that doesn't have Divine Shield. I could have, you know, hit another one of these, but I just take that 1 damage away from him that he's going to be able to hit the dragon with. So, of course, he could buff one of his minions as well, but we'll find out. Next turn, I'm definitely going to be Cabal, most likely on this, unless he uses his Divine Shield, which he should do. Coffee always important when playing Hearthstone. Okay, so we kind of need a Blood Knight. No, I'll be stealing that, I think, if I decide to use it. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think I do want to steal that. It makes the most sense. It takes one of his minions away. It's a shame that it doesn't have a Divine Shield. I do need to get rid of this as well. Actually, does that have charge? Yes, it does. So if I take it, I should be able to then charge with it. So that's a lot better. So now I can hit that, and hit that. Because we need to get rid of this for sure. What about ball control? He can now kill that with his 1/1s, but that's fine. I think that was the best way to play that. Cabal Shadow Priest is a fantastic card. One of my favourite, potentially one of my favourite cards in the game. It's a shame that this deck only runs 1 actually. And he has another one, of course. Okay, that's relatively bad turn for him. That's not great. Especially when we get a Holy Nova, but is it a good time to use Holy Nova? I mean, I suppose it is, because it means I'm going to get my 2 health back on my Blackwing, so I could use it and then heal myself, maybe? Yeah, okay, it's a good turn to use Holy Nova. I'll heal him back up. That felt good. I don't think you get many amazing chances to use Holy Nova these days with minions that have much more than 2 health. And this paladin, I don't know, it seems like a bit of a oh, okay, there you go. Wow. Well, I think his card draw wasn't great. He had a couple of turns that weren't very strong. So, okay, well, we're 1 for 0 at the moment. Let's see how we do in the next game. Okay, so we've got a warrior for this game. That's interesting. Warrior can be pretty difficult for priests, but actually I believe a lot of the time that control warrior versus priest, the priest is favoured, but maybe not with this deck. I mean, these 2 cards, Deathwing and Zoth and Ysera, of course, really great late game, and we've got a very strong mid game. So as long as we get ahead mid game, and then we get a decent opportunity to put these 2 out, or those 3 out, we should be good. So in terms of minions, I want to keep cards. I want to keep. Sorry. We probably do want to keep Shadow Word Pain, but actually I'll go for all 3 to change up. Okay. So that's not amazing, but it does mean we can put down Northshire at the beginning. To be honest, it'll probably get battle axed, so maybe it's not a good idea to put down Northshire. I mean, it does mean I put the pressure on, so he has to use battle axe. They always have battle axe at the beginning, but let's have a look. Let's see. I'd quite like to get a good 2-drop here. Don't really. Here we go, battle axe. Yeah. Oh, okay. A card that's even better than battle axe in this situation. We'll just squelch him as well, because he's going to keep talking. So that's not a good beginning. at all for us. And he is a dragon warrior, which is also quite scary because he can do a fairly big amount of damage in one go. He's not OTK though, so... Oh wow, yeah, he's just going to be going for face. Okay. And I don't pick up a dragon, so it's not really worth using this card. There's so many dragons in this deck, I just don't understand when you can't grab one. I think I will need to play it though. He kills it with that, but I need to get rid of that. Ideally he hits it with that as well, but I don't know if that will happen. Shifting Shade I will play next turn unless we get something remarkably good. So far... Okay. Yeah, this is a standard Dragon Warrior deck. I wonder what he'll go for. Probably something aggressive like Hunter. Okay, or drawing cards. The best one. Right, Holy Nova on turn 5 is going to feel very nice. For now, I can't. Okay, that's pretty good. Because it allows me to heal as well. It allows me to heal, take that out, and he's only got Sir Finley left. Finley, I should say. But I think we need to slow him down. I need to heal. It doesn't really matter that he can kill that. Yeah. I could have waited there, I could have sort of played the Shifting Shade and then got the Holy Nova out, but I just kind of feel like he's doing so much damage already. Okay, that's not very nice. I actually kept... Wow, okay. Still not holding any kind of dragon. Would mean I could heal up though if I... He has 5 damage. So that takes me down to 13. But then I kind of was Holy Nova afterwards. The problem with putting this down is it doesn't trade with that, whereas this does. I think we have to do this. And either get a very nice Holy Nova off next turn, which is doubtful, or just Cabal next turn. But I do need to heal soon. Haven't been lucky at all with dragons. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dragons in the deck and we haven't got a single one yet, and we're just past turn 5. I'd say we've been unlucky. That Blackwing, the Blackwing before in this one could have really done with that buff. But let's see what he wants to do. He's going to get another Battle Axe, isn't he? Okay. He's going to trade that. Obviously build that up a bit. It would have been so... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's quite nice. That's very nice. Okay, so we still don't have a dragon in our hand. I kind of need to use this because it has that 4 attack and I need to deal with the frothing next turn. It's really nice that we got the Malkorok from him. Don't really see this card played that much, but again we don't have a dragon, so I can't use this. I think we have to go with this. The problem is, of course, is that he's going to get a big amount of damage into my face relatively soon. But at least we now know that he's got one of these, so I can leave my entomb for it. Okay, please give me a dragon now. Nice. Now finally I can use this. And I guess I have to heal up after that. I mean, actually I don't have to heal up. Oh no, I do. I thought I had 3 mana left. Okay. Well, this is not looking great for me right now. Twilight Guardian will be good, but I don't have another dragon. He can smell my fear. And he's got another execute. Yeah. Well, this is a great turn to use Holy Nova. Holy Nova and Blackwing. Yeah, that's a strong turn. Okay, I'm feeling like we're back in, more in charge of the match now. He doesn't have anything on the board. He has 19 health. And we've got some fairly nice cards now. Finally got the dragon. Okay, if we could get an Entomb now, and it hits my face, we get a Twilight Whelp. Wow, okay, I can't actually deal with his rag. 3, 6, yeah, I can't. So the best thing to do here really is just to, I think, is just to go face. There's not really much point in me healing because if the rag hits face, I'm dead anyway. So I am just going to go face and hope that he can't kill everything on my board. He has used one execute. He hasn't used Shield Slam, but I don't think the deck runs Shield Slam. I think that's probably the best thing we could have done. Okay. Okay, he can't get through the taunt. He's got a 25% chance of winning the game here. Otherwise, I've won. Okay, well, I say I've won. I mean, I might not have won. So we've got 8 damage. We could equip a random weapon here. What death rattle minions have we had that have died? Not really that many. I don't think we've had a single one. So I kind of need to go all in here. Oh wow, the worst. Okay, my hero power gives it +1 attack. This is madness. Well, I can kill that. As long as he can't deal with everything on my board, we haven't lost yet. What I really could have done with a better weapon, a Gore Howl there or something would have been... Oh, okay, there we go. That's game. Okay. Well, I mean, he was ahead most of the game. I feel like we got incredibly unlucky with hardly getting any dragons in our hand until far later in the game. But there you go. Can't win them all. On to the next one. Okay, and we're versus Jose the Rogue now, which is interesting. So we've got 3 different classes for the last, well, for the 3 games we've played so far. I'm not sad about that. It's good to get a good sort of variation on who we're playing against and what kind of decks we're playing. I haven't seen that many Shamans actually recently, which has been nice. So we're going to keep the Shadow Word Pain. And just hope we get some smaller drops. Let's hope we get an actual dragon in our hand. We do, we get 2. Well, that's nice. Twilight Guardian works very well with Azure Drake, of course. And that's very nice for turn 2. He looks like he wants to coin. I'd be very surprised if he did. Wow, we got Deathwing as well. So, Wyrm Rest Agent is very nice here. A 2/4 with Taunt on turn 2. It's pretty crazy. But then he could backstab an SI, coin SI, but he's not going to. So I feel like we're in charge here. Of course, turn 3 we can't do anything. Almost healed his face then. Turn 4 is strong for us, getting the Twilight Guardian out. And we do have that 1 Entomb in hand now, which is pretty nice. Tomb Pillager. We get 2, wow. So we've been a lot luckier with this this starting hand. as a police car goes goes along the road in the background. So he can kill this. It'll be down to 2 health, so I can then deal with it. Whatever he drops now, I probably can deal with, because there's lots of 3 or less attack minions that Rogue likes to play. I'm assuming... Okay, he's going to deal with that. I'm assuming he's just a standard Miracle Rogue. But I don't really know that for sure. I'm going to play on curve here, I think. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe I could do with playing another Twilight. Yeah, I think I do. And I can deal with that now. And I think I will. And I think I also play that. Because we do have a dragon here, so if I get a different card now that requires a dragon, we do always have that. And if he's putting down anything relatively powerful, I can just entomb it. He does have 9 cards already. He's had a very slow start, but he's building up a good hand. Wow, and that's it. Okay, well I could entomb that. It's one of the higher costing cards that rogues have, and it would really, really slow him down if I did. And I'm trying to think, because I'm assuming he's Miracle Rogue. He could be some kind of control rogue, but I highly doubt it. I mean, really I should be entombing the Gadget Sand that he inevitably will bring out, but I think I might just do it. It's really going to slow him down. He then can't deal with this board at all. Sap is good, but it just means I can put either of them down again. And also it's a pretty good card for me as well if I can put that down a little bit later. And it was on curve. I think it was the best decision. Okay, well there's his gadget. I was expecting that. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain actually. Maybe I should have saved it. Well, he conceals anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. I think I go for the Azure Drake here. It does mean that my whelp doesn't get procced, but that's okay. I'm not holding it. Oh, of course I am holding a dragon because I've got Deathwing. Okay, so I could put it down. And actually, I think I might put it down. We're kind of going all in here. Yeah, I'm a few turns away from actually putting Deathwing down. And there's no reason for saving. Okay, I'm going to put it up. I can't imagine him clearing this whole board next turn. And I need more stuff to deal with the Gadget Sand. Most rogues now don't run any kind of healing, so him being on 16 health is definitely quite a worry for him. Sap? Okay, well that's fine, I'll just put that down next turn. This. Oh no, okay, and an SI. He's drawing a lot here, but it doesn't really concern me too much. Because I can now just put down Twilight and Shifting next turn. Oh, okay, and he kills that. Holy Nova now would be nice. Cabal, pretty useless. Okay, I will do as I said I was going to do and put that down. We've got the dragon in hand. No real need for Doomsayer right now. Chillmore would have been pretty good right this second, but I don't have it. It's a real shame. He's definitely got a lot out of his Gadget Sand, but I'm not really that bothered about it, to be honest. I'm still on 30 health here. Of course, it would be nice to have a Ysera in hand when I put down Deathwing, which will be kind of soon. Haven't used Shadow Word Pain yet, but I haven't been able to. Okay, well I'll be using it next turn anyway. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. That's very nice actually, I'll put that down next turn then. If I'd got a conceal though, conceal with Doom would have been really good. Okay, I can actually clear his board here. No, I can't clear it, but I can deal with a lot of it. And the reason why I'm killing that instead of that is I don't want to give him a Toxin card right away. Although, oh man, I actually no, I should have done that because it would have meant he burnt a card. Okay, that was a mistake. Should have been looking at his health. At his cards, sorry, not health. But he does only have 10 HP. Talking about his health, so unless he kills me quite quick, which he could do. There's a lot of burst damage that can come out of Rogue. Of course, he still wants to cycle through his deck. Right, this is now where it gets dangerous because he's got 7 damage on the board, 3 in his hand. And there's not really much I can do about it. So, okay, 7, 10. He needs 9 more damage, which you can easily get. He's used at least one of this. I'm tempted just to put these 2 up and heal myself. Or Doomsayer? The thing about Doomsayer is he's then got to be scared of my next turn, but so maybe I could put into 1. Okay, I think that might be the best. I don't know actually. Okay, he's won. Damn it. Yeah, well, it's just so hard with Rogue. Okay, he hasn't won yet. Oh no, he has. Wow, he got exact lethal. Although I actually don't think he hit with his dagger, so. Okay, well, that's a shame. We're 1-2 now. Really hard against Rogue though, so okay. See you in the next game, the final game. Okay, so we get a mirror match for our final game, which is interesting. I haven't played that many priests on the ladder. I wonder if he's playing the same deck as me. Okay, I think I'm going to keep these 2, and that's just so I can play Blackwing on turn 3. Because Azure is obviously a dragon and we can get rid of them. Oh, we finally get Ysera in hand. we haven't seen her yet. What a beautiful face. Okay, well I'm kind of hoping it is a match. It is a mirror match in terms of Dragon Priest. That would be quite fun. And Priest v Priest can always be really drawn out. So it should be an interesting matchup. That's if the priest is actually there. Oh, okay. Saw some movement then. So it does mean on turn 2 I can actually play the Blackwing, and that would be very strong. Of course he could have Shadow Word Death, which is pretty nasty, but we'll see. Okay, that's actually quite nice. We'll play that instead. No problem with playing that. And actually, even next turn I could go for coining out Power Word Shield as well, at the same time as putting down the Blackwing. But he might just hit and... yeah, I don't know. The fact that he has got the Fairy Dragon means that it's very likely that he is playing Dragon Priest. There we go. Dragon Priest it is. So I will coin out that here, because that means that he has to use both in order to actually kill it, unless he does have Shadow Word. I think that was a good idea. I think that was good. It does mean that we're not... oh no, okay. We are still holding a dragon, we've still got a Drake. He will... okay, wow, this is a good opportunity to potentially mill him a little bit. Because he's going to get 2 cards, and he's going to be on 5. Okay, maybe I can't. Well, what I can do is get rid of that and kill one of them. And I kind of want to heal it, but it'll give him a card, so maybe I won't. Could always give it some more health, but of course he will probably have Shadow Word Death, so I'll leave that for now. And next turn looking fairly strong with Blackwing. There's Twilight Drake, okay. So Blackwing is now kind of useless. I mean, it does get rid of the Twilight Drake. Okay, maybe not useless then. Although I could put down Twilight Guardian and Power Word shield it, but no, I think that this might be the best play because I can get rid of it and he just has that on the board. I think that's probably the best thing to do there. I can always... and I'm kind of okay with him still having that. I can deal with it at some point. Power Word would be really nice. Okay, we don't get it. And I can put my own one down here. And I don't want to heal just yet. Could have used Power Word Shield. But I kind of feel like it might be a bit of a waste. Okay. I thought he might have Holy Nova. Oh, that's nasty. Quite like my own. No, okay. Not getting very lucky here. No Cabal either. Just have to go for the card draw. Doomsayer? No, not really very helpful. I can just give this a bit more health. And I think I'll leave that whelp there just for now. So we're not looking too good right now. But that could change quite quick. Should he go face? No, he's made the right decision. Please, Holy Nova, one time. No, Shadow Word Death, largely useless at the moment. Now I will use that, and I'm also going to put my Doomsayer up. It just means that he has to deal with it, and he has to waste some time dealing with it. But there's not really much else I can do. Card draw has not been good. Haven't been very lucky. Of course, he can just heal up that whelp next turn, or this turn. Getting to the point now where I can also put Ysera down. He's going to entomb it. Wow, okay. Interesting. How much damage has he got then? 4. Okay, I was going to say I could put down my own Ysera, but he's going to just be able to take care of it, isn't he? Well, actually, 2, 4, 8, 11. He has exactly the right amount to deal with Ysera, but I don't really think I have much of a choice. I'm just going to hopefully have to get lucky with my dream. Okay, Emerald Drake is not that good, but it is a dragon at least. And he's just used Entomb, but he'll probably have another one. Trying to find something that will deal with my Ysera. I think he's just going to go face. Pretty much the best thing he can do. Oh, wow, I really need my Holy Nova. I still don't get it. I mean, I could put Deathwing on the board, but then I'm dead next turn, so... Well, yeah, it's not great, but it's going to have to do. I think I'm now dead. Yeah. Okay, well... Not the best end. I think when we lost... Oh wow, he had exactly 4. We lost 3 out of the 4. I kind of feel like I've been pretty unlucky, but it's sort of a way of playing the deck. It is a hard one to play. I mean, really, I should have had a bit more practice with it. I've just gone straight into these games and tried. But I think we were very unlucky not getting Excavated or Holy Nova in a few of the games. So yeah, hope you like the deck. Give it a go because it is good fun, and I think when you get sort of used to it, you can play a lot better. But yeah, stay tuned with Akshon Esports, of course, for our deck of the week and any other esports content. And I'll see you guys next time.